The really interesting thing about this is the fact that Chippies is not necessarily playing his carries towards the top side. We know him for things like Jax, things like Lucian that he didn't actually lose on. I know the sample size is only 2 games in the last split. However, still 100% is 100%. And Cho'Gath, a very different beast. Yes, you can bite people for a heck of a lot of damage, but for all intents and purposes, that guy is a tank. And Impact is going to have a little bit more control up there with the added damage that he has, especially early on that Jarvan. So Chippies is going to have to be very careful against a man that has been extraordinarily dominant. So as we hit Summoner's Rift, so still he's farming out great, but the Justice Punch is going to come in and he's going to get taunted up. Spear lands from Contracts, jumps forward. There's the flash to follow for the first blood. And Contracts, you'd expect him to be in the mid lane, but it's not always successful ganks. At least Team 1 did.
Big wave
Cataclysm, yeah, Impact going aggressive onto Chippies. He actually can't get out of here, but thankfully not a lot of damage as the spear is going to land. That's going to finish him off. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, King able to pick up a kill against the flow of what has been C9 domination.
Creeping forward, but speaking of creeping, here comes Contracts.
Yep, and there it is. The heroic entrance going to come down as well, and despite the fact that that spear didn't land, Contracts is still going to hop over that wall and steal away the kill. If you're a Direwolves fan, I know most of you at home are not. Spear is going to land onto Chippies, and this most certainly is a problem, as the heroic entrance is going to come down, and Jensen is finally going to pick up a kill.
Need to respond. They're put in this position where we either try to jump on the 4 members that are out of position, like Sneaky.
Oh god, Destiny. Didn't necessarily want to take that fight in the end, as Impact is going to teleport forward. Good Howling Gale's actually is going to knock him up. It was actually a rupture. He's just going to get eaten. Jensen comes down. They're going to trade 1-for-1 as Contracts grabs himself yet another kill. The Justice Punch is good onto Fantix. Valkyrie's himself out of the way, so he's going to be relatively safe. As Chippies is launching forward, he's actually quite tanky now. As King, that was a little bit over-aggressive. Flashes out. He's going to be fine for the moment, but he probably didn't need to use his summoner just there, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end. And well, one thing I do want to point out is that Direwolves have a lot of control. One was just put down, but they've got 3 more in the inventory. I'm proud of you boys. That's what we need. We need the visions. 8,000 gold behind though, so we're not going to use that vision to be aggressive, as Shernfire is going to do exactly that. Contract's going down very, very low, as there's the heroic entrance, and Impact, massive Cataclysm damage. Shern's going to die as well. Destiny, I believe, died incidentally as they were trying to kill everyone else.
They have the same thing in them. We've seen it from Sneaky going Miracle Mode. We know Impact can be a world champion. They just need to return to that form.
Well, Arctic Assault is going to go wide as Smoothie takes a lot of damage here, but Impact going to get himself right in. Knocks up Chippies, but not exactly the right champion that he wants to be going for. As Shernfire, that Arctic Assault was an odd one, as Sneaky's going to be able to pick up that kill. And yes, it was a decent Glacial Prison.
Perfect ult, and it needs to be followed up by the perfect Fantix damage if Direwolves want to stand a chance here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a slow, suffocating crawl for Cloud9.
Yeah, and King, he's just taking so much damage. Phenomenal taunt comes down for Jensen, who's really playing this Galio like a man who's been playing it all split, and he certainly hasn't. Contract's going to finish off Shernfire. And C9, it's like this mid-jungle duo are always going to have someone who gets all the kills, and this time it's going to be Contracts with Jensen just setting them all up for him. The Nexus turrets are now going to be falling down as C9 27.5 minutes into this game, looking to put the final nail in day 1. And certainly the statements have been made. Direwolves, they were talking the talk, but the walk was more like a limp today. We'll see whether day 2 is going to be better, or whether their game to finish out the night is going to be better as well, because that wasn't enough. And C9 look so dominant in this group.